guys, and welcome back to the channel. As you can tell by the title of this video, I've just gotten in the new QCS paint stripper. This has been branded Model Safe now. Now I don't know if it's exactly the same as their old paint stripper or their original paint stripper, but we're going to try it here and see if it holds up and does as good a job as the other one. So what I did was I took the Pontiac GTO that I previously had a mishap on when I painted, stuck it in a bath of the QCS fluid, and now we're gonna sit here through the magic of time-lapse video. We're gonna watch as the paint gets dissolved in real time, and we'll see how well this stuff works. Like I said, if it works as well as their older stuff, we are going to be very happy with it. So now we're probably about 20 minutes into the test, and as you can see, even though the video is sped up, you can see the paint just sort of melting away off of the styrene. I mean, it's just falling off the styrene. It's pretty amazing to watch, as the QCS just seems to be dissolving the lacquer. This is lacquer paint on lacquer primer, and it's just dissolving and melting off the car. I'm really kind of amazed at what I'm seeing here. Now, as I said, this is probably over 20 minutes into the test. I decided I'm just going to let it sit without trying to remove anything, because I want to see how much of work the QCS stripper will do on its own without any help from me. So that's why I'm not coming in and agitating it or scrubbing the body at this point in the test, because I just want to see how far along it gets as it starts to remove and melt the paint. And as you can see, it's actually going pretty well. I am really surprised. I mean, this is kind of hypnotic to watch as you watch the paint just melt off the body. Kind of reminds me of my old Chevy Lumina. So at this point here, we're like 40 minutes into the test. I decided, well, let me see how easy it is to scrub off the rest of the paint. And as you can see, yeah, pretty easy.
Is an interesting place, because if you have a problem, if you have a paint question, if you have a thinner question, if you have a question about anything to do with the model car.
Not only did it get rid of the paint, it went right through the primer.
You'll get 10 answers, and they're all good. You've got guys in there that have been building models longer than I have.
The paint has just melted off of the car. Now, even the roof, which was not submerged like the rest of the body, the paint is just sort of melting off to the point where it's getting all over my hands. Let's clean that off.
Yeah, Teespring guys, I'm sorry, Patreon guys, thank you for your support.
So guys, there we have it.
If you're not a Patreon member, I encourage you to go.
QCS
It supports me, and then I try to return that.
and their
Let's have some fun together. Have a group live stream together.
newly branded
Guys, thanks for watching.
Model Safe. Safe for you and your models.
Olds, 442.
Stimping made simple.
I'm
Basically, can't get much simpler than that. You do absolutely nothing and let it do all of the work.
for sure. I can't.
All the way down to the bare styrene.
It's got a big, long forward under the hood. Yes.
Now I'm gonna let it soak in here a little bit more just to get the last little bits of the residue off,
Yes,
and also to get a pair of gloves so I can
got the General Motors engine well done.
continue to scrub the rest of it clean. Not to mention I gotta get the roof a little more time to soak, because the roof was above the fluid level.
All right, so thanks for watching, and hey, we'll see more than likely.
But you can see that even the roof,
This video, this thing's gonna be ready to hit.
while not exposed as deeply,
So guys, thanks a lot for watching.
is coming completely clean. Here you can see the paint has completely dissolved, and the primer just brushes off with no effort whatsoever. I have got to say, this is the best paint stripper for our hobby that I have ever seen. And the best part about it is there is no caustic smell. It's non-toxic. It just does everything it promises perfectly. And you can reuse the bath. So there we go, guys. Here you saw it in real time. We went from a fully painted car to a completely stripped car with next to no effort at all on my part in about 45 minutes. Now it's still going to require a little bit of cleaning out the nooks and crannies and washing the whole thing off. But overall, I'm going to say that, again, the QCS Model Safe, which is their newly branded version of their paint stripper, is exactly what we've all been looking for. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next one.